Assalamu alaikum, my dear brother, my dear sister. How are you really doing today? Not the answer you give people, but the one you hide in your heart. If you're watching this while waiting for a sign, a miracle, a change, then pause for a moment. Breathe. You're not here by accident. Maybe you're tired of being patient. Maybe you're smiling outside but breaking inside. And maybe deep down you're wondering, did Allah forget me? Listen carefully, because what you're about to hear might be exactly what your heart has been waiting for. Before we continue, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel. Not just for more videos, but because this space is meant to remind you that you are never alone in your struggles. Every message here is a small spark of hope, a gentle reminder that Allah sees your heart, your patience, and your tears. By subscribing, you're not just joining a channel, you're joining a community of souls seeking light, guidance, and comfort. So hit that subscribe button now, and let's continue this journey together. Because today's message might be the sign you've been waiting for. Are you still waiting? Waiting for that one answer, that one sign, that one miracle that seems just out of reach? Maybe you've been praying for months, years even, and nothing seems to change. Maybe you've been hoping for a job, a relationship, a healing, or a life-changing breakthrough, and every day feels heavier than the last. You wonder if Allah has forgotten you, if your patience is in vain, if your prayers are even being heard. But listen closely. Just because you cannot see it yet does not mean it isn't coming. Sometimes the answer is being prepared in ways you cannot imagine. Sometimes the miracle you're waiting for is already on its way, but Allah is shaping your heart, your character, and your life so that when it comes, you're truly ready to receive it. Now let me tell you exactly why you're here and why this video is not just another reminder. The title of today's message is, If You're Still Waiting, This is Allah's Sign. I want you to hear that slowly and let it sink in. If you're still waiting for something that feels impossible, waiting for a blessing, a breakthrough, a sign, then this video was made for you. Allah has guided you here at this exact moment for a reason. You didn't open this video by accident. Your heart, your struggle, your patience, Allah knows every detail. And here's the promise. By the end of this video, your heart will feel lighter. You will see your waiting in a completely new light. You'll understand that the silence you've been feeling is not rejection. It is preparation. The sign you've been longing for. It may already be closer than you think. Stay with me, because what you hear next could change the way you see your life, your patience, and Allah's perfect plan for you. Have you ever wondered why Allah makes us wait? Why sometimes, no matter how much we pray, no matter how much we beg, the answer doesn't come immediately? Let me tell you this. Allah is never late and He never forgets. But sometimes He delays a blessing not because He doesn't care, but because He is preparing you for something far greater. The first reason is that you are not ready yet. Allah's blessings are powerful. They change lives. They change hearts. They change destinies. If you were given them too soon, without the patience and understanding to handle them, they could overwhelm you. So Allah waits. He shapes you. He strengthens you. He refines your heart like gold in fire until you are ready to receive what He has prepared. The second reason is that there is wisdom in the delay that you cannot yet see. Sometimes What you want is not what is best for you. Allah sees the full picture, past, present, and future. And He knows exactly what will bring you the most benefit, even if it feels painful now. The third reason is that waiting builds your faith and reliance on Allah. When nothing seems to happen and the world feels heavy, it's your patience that becomes your strength. It's your trust in Allah that grows. Every moment of waiting is shaping you into a person worthy of the miracle you are asking for. So if you feel tired, frustrated, or forgotten, remember, Allah is working behind the scenes. Your waiting is not in vain. Every tear, every sigh, every silent prayer, it is all being counted, and it is all preparing you for something extraordinary. Sometimes, when you pray and nothing happens, when you pour your heart out in silence and the world remains unchanged, it feels like Allah is silent. It feels like He has forgotten you. It feels like no one is listening. But let me tell you something crucial. Allah's silence is never rejection. Silence does not mean He doesn't see you. Silence does not mean He doesn't care. Silence means that something greater is being prepared for you, something that your heart cannot yet imagine. Sometimes, Allah's greatest answers come in silence. Sometimes, the quiet moments are more powerful than the loudest miracles. Think about it. When a seed is planted, it spends days buried in the dark soil before it sprouts. You don't see the growth happening, but it is happening. And when it finally rises, it bursts through the ground stronger than ever. Your prayers, your waiting, your patience, this is your seed. Allah is nurturing it in ways you cannot see. And here's the truth many forget. The silence is also a test of your faith and trust. It is in these moments, when you cannot see, when the world is heavy, when the heart is tired, that your reliance on Allah becomes real. Your patience becomes your strength. Your trust becomes your shield. So when it feels like nothing is happening, remember this. The silence is full of wisdom, mercy, and preparation. Allah is working, even if you don't see it yet. Your miracle is not delayed because it is lost. It is delayed because it is being perfected. Hold on. Keep praying. Keep hoping. Keep trusting. Do not despair. Every tear you've shed, every sigh you've whispered, every heartfelt plea, it is all being recorded, all being answered, all being shaped into the perfect timing of Allah. You may not understand it now, but one day you will see that His silence was never rejection. It was a sign of the most beautiful plan, the most perfect answer just for you. I want to speak to you directly. Yes, you, sitting there, feeling tired, frustrated, maybe even hopeless. I know the kind of patience you've been holding inside. I know the nights when you whispered your prayers quietly, hoping someone, anyone, would hear you. And I know the mornings when you woke up pretending everything was fine, while your heart was heavy, carrying questions only Allah understands. Let me tell you something very important. You are not weak. You are not failing. You are not forgotten. The fact that you are still standing, still hoping, still praying, even when it feels like nothing is changing, that itself is a sign of your strength, of your faith, of your heart's connection with Allah. You've survived struggles that no one else saw. You've smiled through pain that no one else knew. And through it all, Allah has been right there, watching, guiding, shaping, protecting. I know you've asked for signs. I know you've asked for miracles. And maybe sometimes it feels like Allah is quiet, like the world is moving forward without you. But hear me clearly. This waiting is not a punishment. This silence is not a denial. This is Allah preparing the most perfect moment, the perfect answer, the blessing that your heart truly deserves, even if you can't see it now. Your tears, your sighs, your whispered prayers, they are all heard. They are all counted. And they are all preparing a space for something far greater than you imagined. You may not understand it today. You may not feel it tonight. But one day, you will look back and realize that the waiting was part of the miracle. That every lonely moment, every heartache, every struggle was shaping you for the blessing that was always coming. So if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling lost, if you're wondering whether it's worth holding on, hold on. Keep your heart open. Keep your hands raised in dua. Keep trusting Allah's timing. Because the moment your miracle comes, you will see. It was always meant for you, and it was always worth the wait. And if you needed to hear this today, let it sink in. You are exactly where Allah wants you to be. You are exactly who He wants you to become. And your miracle, your blessing, it is closer than you think. Now, let's talk about something very important. What to do while you're waiting. Because waiting is hard. Waiting can make your heart heavy, your mind restless, and your faith waver. But there is a way to turn this waiting into a time of strength, growth, and connection with Allah. The first thing is patience with purpose. Don't let your waiting become frustration. Every moment you spend in patience is a moment Allah is using to prepare you for what's coming. When you feel tired, when you feel like giving up, remind yourself, this is shaping me. This is my strength being built. My miracle is being prepared. Patience is not passive. It is active trust, active faith, active surrender. The second thing is, keep your heart and mind close to Allah. Don't let silence make you forget Him. Use this time to pray more deeply, reflect more sincerely, and remember Allah even in the small moments of your day. Even one sincere La ilaha illa Allah or Ya Allah whispered from your heart can be more powerful than all the loudest words in the world. The third thing is take action where you can. Waiting does not mean doing nothing. Improve yourself, strengthen your skills, mend relationships, forgive, give charity, seek knowledge. Every positive action adds light to your life. Sometimes the miracle arrives through your own effort, guided by Allah's wisdom. Fourth, let go of fear and doubt. Don't let your heart be poisoned by what if it never comes, or why me? Those thoughts steal your peace. Replace them with hope and certainty that Allah's timing is perfect. The same Allah who created the heavens and the earth knows the exact moment your blessing is ready for you. Lastly, hold on to gratitude. Even small things count. Every breath, every smile, every moment you have been able to continue despite the struggle. Thank Allah for it. Gratitude opens doors, softens hearts, and prepares you to receive your miracle with a heart full of joy. So while you wait, do these 5 things. 1. Be patient with purpose. 2. Keep your heart connected to Allah. 3. Take action in areas you can control. 4. Replace doubt with trust. 5. Hold on to gratitude. Remember, waiting is not wasted time. It is preparation, refinement, and an opportunity to grow closer to Allah. If you do this, not only will your miracle come at the perfect time, but you will also be ready to fully embrace it when it arrives. Now, I want you to listen very carefully, because this is the moment that changes everything. If you have been waiting, if you have been praying, If your heart has been tired and your soul heavy, this is Allah's sign for you. Yes, you heard me right. The fact that you are watching this video right now is not an accident. Your heart, your eyes, your attention, Allah guided you here for a reason. Sometimes the sign you've been longing for doesn't come as a lightning bolt or a loud answer. Sometimes it comes as a quiet whisper, a gentle nudge, a moment that makes you stop and finally realize, I am not alone. Allah is with me. Look around your life. Look at the moments you thought were empty, the doors that seemed closed, the prayers that seemed unanswered. That is exactly where Allah is working. That is exactly where He is preparing the miracle, the blessing, the change that your heart has been waiting for. Every tear, every sigh, every moment of silence, it is all being turned into a signal, a message, a preparation for the joy that is coming. And here's the truth. Your waiting itself is the sign. If you feel pain, if you feel longing, if you feel unanswered prayers, that is Allah shaping you, strengthening you, bringing you closer to the moment you've been waiting for. He hasn't forgotten you. He hasn't abandoned you. Every struggle is evidence that something greater is being made ready, and He is making sure you are ready too. So when you feel tired, discouraged, or hopeless, remember this. Your miracle is closer than you think. This video, this moment, this realization, it is Allah's way of showing you that He sees you, He hears you, and He is preparing something so perfect, so beautiful, that when it comes, it will feel like your heart has finally found home. Hold on to this truth. Let it fill your heart. Let it calm your soul. And know, beyond a shadow of doubt, that this, right now, is Allah's sign for you. Before we end, I want you to take a deep breath and feel this moment. Remember, Allah has not forgotten you. He has not abandoned your prayers. Every tear you've shed, every sigh you've whispered, every heartbeat filled with hope, He has heard it all. So let's end this with a dua from the heart. Ya Allah, you see my heart. You know my struggle, and you know my waiting. Grant me patience, strengthen my faith, and send me the blessings you have prepared for me. Turn my waiting into joy, my tears into gratitude, and my struggle into ease. Ya Allah, guide me to what is best for me, and let your mercy and love surround me always. Ameen. Hold on to this truth. Your miracle is coming in Allah's perfect time. Trust Him and never lose hope.